Angelsnupnup7 easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angelsnupnup7 is still here. There's a reason why nobody want to get in a beef with Angelsnupnup7. If you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecued.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I've gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? Be a man of greatness now, a man so tall, a man so kind. Be a man of wisdom now, a man of mind, a man of life. Be a man of kindness now, a man so big and strong in mind. Be a man so humble now, a man of man now let it shine. This is what you are, this is how it is planned now. This is what to be, every kind of man now. This is what to say, with a kind of meaning. This is what to feel, with a kind of feeling. We are growing higher. We are growing higher. We are growing higher.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for. A change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosy bead, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
my black people. It's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind.
I keep it real.
What, dear?
Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
All right, let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly, right? I don't have access to my normal editing equipment, so I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. So we're going to screen share my email, and I emailed myself the text messages. Now, I'm going to try to give a narrative because these text messages are out of order. But you'll get the picture, those who want to get the picture, because it's very simple. And the question that we want to answer is, did I have some kind of behind the scenes conversation or some type of relationship with this person, Black Son? There's a lot of things that Angelsnupnup7 is, and a liar is not one. Even the people in the crazy house will not tell you Angelsnupnup7 is a liar. They will not tell you that I abuse drugs and alcohol. They will not tell you that I call women out of their names. They will not tell you that I steal. They will not tell you that I'm violent. None of those things that I'm accused of, since you believe them. And they have studied me for 10 years. And this is, if you had all of the documentation, you will see them not write or report none of that type of behavior. So Angelsnupnup7, I can be mistaken. I can be in error, but I do not lie. So here is receipts. Follow the receipts as we go along. I just wanted to show you. I could probably put this in a better package later on. But this is a text conversation between myself and Kenny Bell. We know him as Black Son, Kenny Bell. So let me scroll down here. I hope it's big enough that you can check it out. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Now, here it says, I loved her. Hold on, I can't get this thing to. Okay, here we go. I loved her, but her mindset won't allow her to accept it. I'm talking about, I was trying to show my love for her, but because of her mindset, she can't accept it. I truly felt sorrow watching her last video. That's what I'm telling him. And this is how he responds. Well, the boo-boo gate is true. It happened in 2013. Well, the boo-boo gate is true. It happened back in 2013. These texts is out of orders, but keep up with me. And for some reason, I was talking about Karen. That Karen, who we now know, she got her butt whooped because the guy she was messing with found out she was HIV. That's why she got her butt whooped. But I'm saying that Karen trash was toxic, and she fed into false friendship and negativity. Wouldn't be surprised if Karen was the one asking about the boo-boo. Sister Nova made a video talking about somebody she was talking to on the phone, brought up the fact that I was talking about, the boo-boo doo-doo gate or whatever. And they brought that to her attention, and that was foul. Chances are it was Karen or any of these people, because when they get angry at you, they reach out and try to find anything they can. True, lie, whatever. They don't care as long as they think they can try to hurt you. And he says Karen has AIDS. You see that? He says that Karen has AIDS. He's telling me this. He said that is why her ex tried to kill her. This was my first time hearing about Karen having HIV. And I did not want to bring that up in a video or anything until I heard more about it. And Sister Noble verified this information. And then I say Alberta has a ratchet, very unhealthy diet filled with fast food, with little vegetables or water. She gets constipation, so turns to laxatives and prune juice. Okay, I assume sometimes you may not. Okay, I assume sometimes you may not clean up. You know, I went through it myself when I was going through surgery, and I was going through those diarrhea and things of that nature. And all of us, many of us have experienced diarrhea. When you go to the bathroom and you mess with diarrhea, that stuff be splashing everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you might not clean up. You might miss something. And that's all it's about. But, when we angry at each other, I'm mad or whatever, I want to try to hurt you, we're going to make it way more than what it is. He tells me I can collab our stories on one condition. Like I said, these are out of order. But anyway, he wants to collab the story about Doo-Doo Gate. He experienced it. Are you sure it sounds logical reason why she wouldn't? Wow, you are sure it sounds logical reason why she wouldn't? Oh, this is talking about Karen. Why she wouldn't report an assault to the police. So we know and understand why Karen did not report the assault to the police, because she was HIV positive and she knew the reason why she was getting her ass whooped. And I'm saying I have no sorrow for her. But even after all this, I feel for Alberta. That's my words. I say I have no sorrow for Karen, but even after all this, I feel for Alberta. That's what I'm saying. And he comes back saying, I'm willing to testify. I'm willing to testify. He's still talking about Doo-Doo Gate. I'm saying I feel sorrow and I still feel for Alberta. This man is determined. I'm willing to testify about Doo-Doo Gate. Testify on your show. Well, it's up to you. She's trying to discredit Doo-Doo Gate. Now, why he didn't bring that up when he was on that show with that dingbat Nandi, fake ass African one, whatever the hell she's supposed to be, didn't bring that up at all. Because you try to get in on the good. Then I'll say, I really don't wish to hurt Alberta. That's my words. I really don't wish to hurt Alberta. I wish we could help her. Deep down, she's not a bad person. She flagged my channel, so left me no choice but to keep defending. So she left me no choice but to keep defending. And I asked him, why would you wish to keep embarrassing her? I asked him, why would you wish to keep embarrassing her? She just had you on her show. Sure did. Why would you wish to keep embarrassing her? She just had you on her live stream. And this is what he said. Because she thinks she is a badass. That's his response. That's what he's saying. If necessary, we can put these texts in the right order. And maybe the deacons is working on that. And we're going to remove his telephone number. But anyway, it don't make any difference. He's not going to respond. He's not going to challenge these texts. It's him. Because she thinks she is a badass. That's true. Clearly she's not. Did she block you? These texts are out of order. This was close toward the end of the conversation. Anyway, here I am. I'm talking about EnVogue to him. He's talking about trying to hurt Alberta. And I'm telling him I really don't want to hurt the woman. I'm telling him about EnVogue. EnVogue management giving me a hard time getting an interview. EnVogue management giving me a hard time getting an interview. While I see misfit channels with 20 views, they get interviews, 10, 15 minute interview. I'm talking about EnVogue. He's still, I want to go on your show so I can talk about Doodlegate. He's determined to hurt her. These flip-flopper fake ass people. And this, of course, my audience was curious about this guy and interested. So I sent him this text. Morning, my audience has requested they'd like to see you as a guest. At this time, you said I've done nothing to slander myself or this platform. You said nothing to slander myself or this platform. Not only talk about Noble, who clearly has no remorse, a traitor and a backstabber. That's what I'm saying. And I feel that way. That's not going to change. And I'm not going to change my mind on that. You traitor and a backstabber. But I want to talk to him more than just about her. I want to talk about your work in the community, which the bottom line is none. None. If you're not doing the Mississippi campaign, all these little tiddlywink projects that we're doing, you're not doing nothing. Just some feel-good garbage. Let me know if you accept. This is the purge. When I brought that to him, give him an opportunity to humiliate or whatever, to get attention to himself, to Alberta, he said, hell yeah. Love to set it up, please. And I said, let me holler back at you. Okay. I'm talking about Alberta here. She thought Sonetta was going to make her a star. She turned on me like a rabid dog and degraded my support of her. And he says, I know. That's not the full. Like I said, these texts is out of order. But I was talking about Sonetta. She thought Sonetta gonna make her some kind of star, and she turned on me like a rabid dog, and she even degraded my support of her. And he says, I know. And here we go again. I loved her, but her mindset won't allow her to accept it. I truly felt sorry for her. And then I'm talking about Alberta. I had to defend myself, and she recruited that woman. She knows I hate with a passion, that Aleeyah Muhammad thing. After all I've done for her, receiving little in return,
a junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die?
okay. Let's go back here. After all I've done for her, receiving little in return, which she didn't, and that was a lot of the thing. That's a lot of the times that we got into it. It was about, I'm doing all this for you, not doing nothing for me. I got her a computer because I thought she would help me copy videos and put them on different channels and whatever. She didn't do nothing. I'm the one. I'm like, when you gonna give? I'm the one constantly giving. You just take. You're a taker. I said, you're a user. Everything that I'm saying or have said, I've told her at one point or another, somewhere in time. The only thing I never said and talked about was the doo-doo on the floor on the toilet. All these things, everything, I called her lazy. I called her a bum. All types of things like that. I already called her those things. And she did not, she knows that I just had to, I let her go. I said, we just gonna have to be friends because I can't do this. I'm not going to support you in Atlanta. And I'm not going to do this no more. She made no attempt to come see me, not one time. I'm not going to keep going to Atlanta. You never come here. You don't make no effort in this relationship. It's not working. I can't do this. That's what happened. And actually, she did me a favor. I dodged a bullet when she said, no, I don't want to marry you. That was a benefit. That's a good thing. I dodged a bullet. But she went on Sarnetta and she talked about me behind my back with him, skinning and grinning in Paul and his face, thinking that he would make her a star. So now what do this, she turned on me, we talked about that. These texts is not in no particular order. Oh, I'm talking about her accusatory and self-righteous mindset has caused her to lose good jobs and friends also. Certainly a good man in myself. She gave me no choice but to defend myself. Now, these texts are from when I first talked to him, and I didn't want nothing to do with having a live stream talking about her. That was Monday, September the 27th, as you can see here on the text. And we just recently, because my audience was curious about this man, and it was like, it'll be interesting to have him on a live stream. So I invited him to the live stream. I wasn't interested. I don't need his help. We don't need his help to say or do nothing about this lady or nobody. We had the live stream out of curiosity, and it's a damn shame in less than 24 hours, he flip-flops. He shows his true color. So here we are, Monday, September the 27th. Now, like I told you, this is out of order. Now, this is the first text that he sent me on Monday, September the 27th. He says, do you need a witness for Boo Boo Gate? Uh-oh, now see, this is what blows him out the water. I say, who are you? If I had a relationship with this man and we was talking about Noble or anybody back and forth, shouldn't I know who this person is that's texting me? But I don't know who this man is. I said, who are you? And he says, Black Son. I don't know you. I don't have no relationship with him. I never called him. He called me. He cannot show his phone anytime I call him. He called me. I got incoming call from him. There's no incoming call from me to him. There's no reason for me to talk to this man. I don't know him. I didn't know nothing about this man until 2013 when I saw him, or because Sister Noble was on the platform, on his platform, on this cable show thing. So that blows that out the water. Who are you? I don't know this man. And I say, why would you want him? I don't hate that poor woman. In fact, shed tears. I said, I don't hate that woman. In fact, shed tears. Oh, that was the first text. And you know the rest. If I had, who are you? Do you need a witness for Boo Boo Gate? I have known Brother Taalik now for a good few years. If I was having any kind of conversation back and forth with this man, chances are I would have told Taalik about it. And if I'm going to have a conversation about anybody, it would be with Taalik, and it would be to a certain point, because I don't tell and talk personal, private conversations and activity with other people about others. I don't do that. So it's all a lie. Here's the text messages. They speak for themselves. This is Kenny Ball, Black Son. He's not going to come and try to refute or deny these texts, because if necessary, we can give some of the telephone number out, and it's him. It's him. Now he's skinning and grinning in that woman's face, simping. He's a flip-flopper. And he was just on her live streams, and then he'll leave her live stream and flip on her. But that's her business. The only thing I want to do here is show Angelsnupnup7 have no need to lie. I can be mistaken. I can make error. Angelsnupnup7 don't lie. And that's why the receipts speak for themselves. I don't have to make a case. These people's own words speak for themselves. So there's no need for me to run around here and be Perry Mason or Matlock or Columbo or whatever. There's no need for that. They expose themselves. Easy. This Nandi chick, dingbat, trying to score brownie points. I'm a nutcase. All of you are nothing but con artists. All of you. Sister Nova, all of you have ulterior motives. All of you are trying to out-con each other. That's a damn shame. And that's what we see here. That's what it's all about. Who can drop the best con? If Sister Nova is a true Christian person, she don't want nothing to do with your kind. Her best bet is to go to that church and be with her pastor and all those people and leave all this stuff alone, because these people clearly are up to no good. And your spirit should tell you that. On that note, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. And thank you for checking out the receipts. Like I told you, they're not in no particular order, but you can see that I have no need to lie. Catch y'all on the flip. Peace. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another exciting, perhaps, edition. Are you ready? It might be exciting. I mean, it seems as though we are in a very exciting element these days. Welcome to another rather perhaps exciting edition of what we call the RealitysTemple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of the program, known here on social media. Hey, wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty Angelsnupnup7, and I am your soul brother, number one, Taalik Ibn'rad. All righty then, how are we doing in the house? How are we doing out there in the YouTube universe? A shout out to my warriors, my mellow cap, my deacons, brother Twin and Soul Brother. Shout out to Phil Fox. Shout out to Soul Sister Ann. Shout out to Razzie Fry. Shout out to our Soul Brother Talib. Shout out to the close RealitysTemple supporters. And a shout out to all of those out there in the YouTube universe that support and listen to this broadcast. You who are listening and those who will be listening later on. Shout out to the haters for bringing views to the channel. Thank you for your dislikes. Thank you for your talk. Thank you for making us important enough to talk about, because there are a lot of channels that you don't say nothing about. But you find that there's something here worthy of being spoken of. And I remember the great and late Michael Jackson used to speak, and basically all publicity is good publicity. I really don't care. I've seen the good side, I've seen the bad side. But one thing that is for true is that through all of it, Angelsnupnup7 is here, whether you like it or not, whether Google likes it or not, having over 100 channels terminated. And the people find the message, they support the message, and like a phoenix, I rise again. It don't make no difference what you like. And I have no control over it. Matter of fact, what is so upsetting for you is that the more I rise, the more you go down. Because the more I rise, that means more people are using their brain. They are becoming critical thinkers, using their logic, being analytical, reason, and common sense. So that pushes all your nonsense away into the side. That is not my fault. It's time for us as human beings to become adults. It's time for us to grow up. Physically, we're adults. There's no doubt about that. And we are so proud of our vagina. We're so proud of our penis. Listen to them talk. They got to talk about the penis. They must talk about their vaginas. That's what you do when you're young and you're exploring your body and you don't understand the changes that's going on with your body. When the young boy, when we first start getting our erections and our mustache and beards and the sisters start growing their breasts, what's going on? Look at you. Look at my chest. It's getting big. You know, we are fascinated by that when we're children, when we're immature, when we're young, we don't understand what's going on. So all of it is exciting to us. But here we are adults, and we actually can sit down and watch pornography. People playing with their penis and their vaginas, and you're too old for that. You should be curious when you was a teenager. That's understandable. Here you are 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you still, and the penis, and your penis is little. My penis is big. Yours is little. My vagina is big. Your vagina little. I'll suck your penis. Silly, childish stuff. And we're excited about those things. Being an adult. I was a child at one time. Hear me now. I was a child at one time. And even as a child, I wasn't excited about the ding-a-ling and the vagina like y'all are as adults. And I was a child learning things. And you wonder why humanity is in the horrible condition that is in. The majority of the people, you suffer from low IQ. This is why you turn to drugs and alcohol. This is why you must smoke weed, because you have low IQ. You need something to give your brain some kind of exercise because you don't have the ability to exercise your brain yourself. So you seek out synthetic, temporary ways to satisfy your brain. You don't use your brain to solve your problems. It's just something in your head. And you operate on your primal, on a primal level, on an instinctive level, rather than the intelligence that a human being is supposed to operate on. And when we look towards science, science tells me that we as human beings, we only use 10% of our brain power. So if we're only using 10% of our brain power, what could we do if we were able to use the full 50% or the full 100%? We're operating on the 10% level of the brain. Do you understand? We are operating on the 10% level of the brain. Oh, man. Woo, I love the real truth. I love reality, because when you embrace reality, when you embrace the real truth, you don't have to look for answers. You're provided with real answers that's solid. But when you embrace belief, when you embrace lies, the liar always look. If you ever go to court or you watch some of these court shows, Judge Judy, Judge Faith, Judge Joe Brown or whatever, Judge Mathis, a lot of times the people in the court, they will ask the person, why are you looking up at the sky? Why are you looking down? Look at me. And the reason why the judge asks the person, look at me, that makes it more difficult for the person to tell a lie, tell an untruth, looking somebody straight in the eye. So when I talk to you or I talk to anybody, I can look at you strong. I can look at you straight in the eye. I don't have to look up in the sky. I don't have to look on the ground. I have to look around me. When you're telling the truth, when you're embracing reality, you don't have to search for nothing. You don't have to search for nothing at all. You don't have to search for anything. But when you lie and when you're dealing with liars, and if you really pay attention, liars and deceivers always got to look. They can't, it's difficult for them to look in you straight in the eye. They always got to look up in the sky, on the ground. They got to, because they know they are practicing deception and practicing falsehood. I want to thank Mello. I want to thank the deacons. I want to thank my audience. I want to thank my supporters for your strength, for supporting us, because this is us. I thank you so much for your creativity. The Deacons of Reality, your videos are amazing. And I want us to give the deacons a round of applause. Matter of fact, every time I come on live, we need to give the deacons a round of applause. I want to give Mello a round of applause. Mello is everywhere. All my other channels that I don't hardly use, Mello is there making comments. Mello is on my new channel on Rumble. I want us to subscribe to Rumble, Angelsnupnup7. Subscribe to Rumble, because I can post videos on Rumble and talk to us and don't have to worry about getting flagged or none of that crap. And on Rumble, we can talk to each other just like YouTube, and it's just us. You don't have to worry about all these other suckers all in our business. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe to Rumble, Angelsnupnup7. Yeah, so we thank you. I thank you for our being so strong. Get on board the Soul Train. And speaking of the Soul Train, there was a comment, there was an allegation saying that we're not original, that everything that we have here comes from somewhere. Well, let's talk about that just for a second and answer that allegation or accusation. It's very clear. It's very clear. And I said and made it very clear, I did not come with the name Soul Brothers and Sisters. That was in existence before I was even born. When I say the mighty Angelsnupnup7, that comes from Don Cornelius from Soul Train, when he used to introduce the different guests. Here's the mighty Jackson 5. Here's the mighty Temptation. Don Cornelius did that. And I am the heir. You don't want soul. What the hell you crying about? You want Kemet. You want some Israelites. You want to be a black Muslim. You don't want that. So from my ancestors, they created soul power. And so I embrace what my ancestors gave me, and many of my ancestors live right now to this day. I was born in soul power. When there was black power, there also was soul power. That's the environment I was born into. And soul is my ancestors' attempt at their own creativity, their own uniqueness, their own originality. I'm not a Negro. I'm not black. I'm not an African. I got soul. Soul brothers and sisters. That was a very wonderful and wise thing to do because it takes us up out of the racial garbage, the melanin, the black. We're not caught up in that. So I can talk. You can't call me a racist because I'm not saying nothing about, oh, my black skin and the melanin. So how am I a racist when I don't bring up my skin color? Soul has no color. And we are much greater than skin color. We're greater than melanin. And this is mine. You have to get approval from other people to be an African. You have to get approval from somebody else to be a Hebrew Israelite or a black Muslim and all these other things that y'all want to be, because you're not the creator. We are the creators here. We are the creators of culture. We are the gods here. We don't need permission from no damn body. And so I embrace what my ancestors gave me, and they gave it to me. They always talk about the ancestors. These are your ancestors too. And these are the ancestors that you know. Many of them you live in the house with right now. Your great-grandfathers, great-great-great-grandmamas and grandmamas, them. But you don't want to give them no credit. You shame of them. But this is what they also hand this down to us. And they created it. They created a different type of language that nobody else could understand except us. Even made a dictionary for it. What is the y'all gonna have to help me. It's a dictionary for ghetto type language. Made a dictionary for it. Our language and the way we talk is so broad, it could fill our own dictionary. What the hell are the Negroes saying? Guess I better go to the library and order the book. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Ebonics. Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't think of that word to save my life. Ebonics. That's us. And we could talk Ebonics among ourselves. What the hell? We speak in English, but at the same time, we're not speaking English. This is something our people came up with. What are they talking about? What do they mean? Our ancestors, and we are incredible. Yeah. Urban Dictionary, right. We are unique. We are incredible. Why are we ashamed of who we are? Who knows how many people have bought the Ebonics dictionary, the Urban Dictionary? And you're ashamed. But nowadays, the children aren't hip to that type of culture, that language. And so they trying to be and copy all this other stuff that's out here. They don't have no kind of connection to any of our own original culture, our own uniqueness. So I embrace soul. And the foundation that we stand upon and I build upon, I did not create. I build on it, what was handed down to me. You feel shame. I feel honor. I feel praise. I feel dignity. So I stand upon what my ancestors gave me and I build on it. So you can't tell me about who I am because you don't know. I'm the creator. You can't tell me. I'm the creator. I can tell you. You can't tell me. So you keep being black, a black Muslim, a black Hebrew Israelite, or an African, a Pan-African. You keep doing that. It's all gravy. Keep plagiarizing people. That's why you got to read all them damn books. Because you got to learn about what somebody else said. Because you're not the creator. You got to read about how they run things. I don't have to read books about nothing. I'm the creator of the book. You want to know about soul? You got to wait for my book. You got to hear the message coming from my lips. I don't have to go to the damn library. I don't have to go to no damn debate. Because we're the creators. And our people were finding themselves. They were the creators of their own identity. I don't care if we did come from Africa. I don't give a damn if we are Aboriginal. I don't care where we come from. But that's not who we are. We are our own selves. So when I say soul brothers and sisters, an African is not a soul brother. An Aboriginal is not a soul brother. Only one kind of person can fit that criteria, that identity, or that label. It's mine. It's me. So you keep wearing your Halloween costume. You keep on wearing your Halloween costumes. You keep doing that. Pretending to be a black Muslim, pretending to be a black Christian, and whatever these costumes that y'all put on. We're going to be ourselves and evolve and grow. Soul power in 2021 is not what it was in 1971. That's part of our history. We continue to grow. And on Halloween, we can grow up, we can dress up like it's the 1970s. This is 2021. And we move forward. Everything about us and everything, all the videos that I ever make, always talking about originality, our own uniqueness. So you got Aleeyah Porkchop, who is talking about Islam. There's nothing original about Islam. It's plagiarism. You're trying to copy Arabs. You quoting from an old book that's 1,400 years old. There's nothing original. You're the plagiarist. You're the one that mimicked. You're the copycatter. There's nothing original about you, lady. You're fake. And you are a poor example of a Muslim, period. She's a poor example of a Muslim. If you go around people who practice Islam and you show them her videos where she's been, no, that is not, especially when you're a female in Islam, that behavior is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You're the plagiarist. You are the one, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That didn't come from you. You copying a man that's dead. There's nothing original about the Nation of Islam. And they in the Nation of Islam is trying to copy Arabs. What's original about you, lady? I want to come and talk with us for a few minutes about some recent happenings. It is my intent, and I will not talk about crap that we already done. Are you going to defend yourself against certain allegations, blah, blah, blah? We already done that. These allegations, these accusations, we've already dealt with that 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we crushed these people. The Deacons of Reality and myself, bang, 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 pow, 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 crushed these people. The only difference now is they went to another channel. They're saying the same stuff, redundant crap that we destroyed and crushed 2 months ago. They're not saying nothing new. However, they have made some new type of comments, and that's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the redundant things that we've already dealt with. If you missed all that action, then the only thing you have to do is go into the RealitysTemple library and you go over that. I'm not going to address crap that we already done 2 months ago. And guess what? Hey, and guess what? It had no effect on us. It had no effect on us at all. And guess what? It's still not having no effect on us at all. I think you need to address. No, I think you need to sit your happy ass down. If you want somebody, why don't you address? It's no concern of mine. That stuff don't bother me. On those channels, they don't listen to Angelsnupnup7 anyway. They're not our friend, never been our friends. So if you got a bunch of people on a channel that ain't never been your friend to begin with, and they start running their mouth and talking about you, who cares? And so I'm asked, you should defend yourself and go on their platform. For what? That's just like a black man facing an all-white jury. And we know that the black man, the soul brother, we know that he is innocent. But as we know, according to history, what happens to innocent black people facing an all-white jury? What happens? So it makes no sense for me to waste my time. And they're not going to let me speak and shut the hell up. They're not going to let me come there, speak and say what I need to say and be quiet. They want to call you names and make mockery of you. Like that Sister Nandi chick, she talk about my lips. Sister Nandi talk about my lips. The reality is Sister Nandi was not talking about my lips. There's nothing wrong with my lips. The reality is Sister Nandi, like a lot of these pro-blackity black folks, they really don't like black. They don't like the big nose. They don't like the big lips. They don't like the kinky hair. They really don't. They just running their mouth. They don't like it. Why would you look at my lips, my mouth, and concentrate on that? your big red lips. Many, especially dark-skinned people, whatever, we're dark-skinned, and a lot of us have these red type lips or whatever sometimes, or whatever. I mean, that's just part of us. You expose yourself. These people don't like black like that. They really don't. But you expose yourself. So I'm not going to continue and address something that we already talked about 2 months ago. If you want to know what happened or you want answers, go back into the library and you can do that all day long. I'm not interested in it. I don't have to defend myself against a damn thing. Either you like me or you don't. Either you believe that trash or you don't. I don't have to defend myself against a damn thing. I don't see your cash app. Where your cash app at? What I have to prove to you? Defend myself for you for what? What is the benefit? Whatever I am, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, you already made up your mind. So I'm not going to wait. That's how Negroes act. So I'm not going to waste my time doing stuff like that. Again, it's like a soul brother in front of an all-white jury, and we know what the outcome is. And the majority of brothers or sisters in front of these all-white juries, you know what happened to them, the majority of them. It makes no sense for me to go on their platform so they can murder me. And we're going to talk about this word, murder. We want to talk about that. And they are so stupid, they probably don't even realize what they have done. They probably don't even realize what they've done. We're going to talk about that real quick. We got Zippy in the house. How you doing, Zippy? How you doing, Zippy? You have people, and I'm guilty myself. A lot of us, we can be guilty because we are because we're angry, we're upset. We're angry and we're upset. And I'm guilty too, because when Sister Nova said, he's very vindictive, you damn skippy, I am. You're right. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt your happy ass back. A lot of us are like that. I know I haven't done a damn thing to you, and you hurt me, I'm hurting your happy ass back. The only reason why I haven't made and can't make a move on the state of Missouri is because of their power, who they are. But believe me, I did whatever I could against their happy ass. You hurt me, I'm hurt your happy ass back. It's simple as that. Yeah, I'm very vindictive. I know I ain't do a damn thing to you. But sometimes when you seek to dig a grave, there's an old saying, when you seek to dig a grave, you might as well dig 2 graves. Dig one for the one that you want to put that person in that grave, and dig one for yourself. Because sometimes, and in this case, I have a group of people and persons trying to expose me digging my grave. And the more you do that, and the more you attempt to do that, you expose yourself. And you hurt yourself. When the only thing you had to do really, leave that person, go on about your business. But you all into your emotions. And when you are emotional, you don't think properly. Because you can't beat us. I don't care how much you curse. I don't care how much you get angry and upset and jump around in your seat or whatever. When you come against this ministry, you are facing a superior intelligence. How can you say that? I can say that because I have proven it. Angelsnupnup7 has had 100 channels taken down. Angelsnupnup7 been on the scene since 2007. Angelsnupnup7 have been exposed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even count how many times Angelsnupnup7 has been exposed. All the information that these people is bringing is old news. It's not even new. It's all of it is old, ancient history. Other people said the same stuff. And where is Angelsnupnup7 at? Right here. Angelsnupnup7 is crazy. Angelsnupnup7 is a lunatic. Angelsnupnup7 is this. Look where Angelsnupnup7 is, though. All your exposing. Everything you do. Still here. Because the people want me here. And the people who are attracted to me is on a higher level. They're not even attracted to you. Matter of fact, a lot of them came from you and they want nothing to do with that no more. They are saying in their mind, it has to be something better. And then they listen and they come on my video. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way I feel. We are higher level here. So you can't do nothing to me because the people that is attracted to me, what you talking about, they don't want nothing to do with. So you can't destroy Angelsnupnup7 because I'm not even part of y'all clique. I'm not part of the Black conscious clique. I'm not part of the Pan-African and the blackity black and all like that. I represent soul. I represent life. And I don't care if you are not even a soul brother and sister technically because of our dark skin. I attract people from Asia, people from Africa, people from the Philippines. I attract from Europe, white Americans, European people, white people from Europe. Listen to me because my message is not about, I'm concerned about us, but my message is international. I have a concern for the life of humanity, period. And if you are a woman, you should be attracted to Angelsnupnup7 because this man is going to stand up for all womanhood all over the world. Whether you are in America or Afghanistan or whatever, it's time that we lift female. It's time that we lift womanhood up to her proper place. And so the people that listen to me, they don't want nothing to do with you anyway, and they don't care nothing about what you're talking about. Because they can tell when they listen to my words that what you're talking about is garbage. So I'm not worried about what they saying at all. I'm worried to a certain point, And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So when you try to hurt somebody, you want to dig a grave, be careful, because the grave that you digging for me, you could be finding yourself using. Now let's look at the people that we're dealing with right now. They are vulgar. They're hate-filled. They're nasty. After all, I don't view somebody like Sister Noble. I feel she did us very, very dirty. She's a backstabber, and she betrayed this platform. She betrayed me as a person. But you don't hear me hollering and screaming, I hate Sister Noble and jumping around in my chair. I gotta pay her back, you know, and it's acting all screaming and hope that she died tomorrow and all this old crazy stuff. You don't hear me act that way. Because that's not my nature. That's not who I am. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. I just express myself. That's all I do. But these people, and I just blocked some trolls in the chat room. They are hateful, vulgar. They're nasty. They're violent. Deceivers, master manipulators, con artists, instigators. But these are the people who love us. I love the black people. I love the black people. Last time I looked, and according to your definition, I'm a black people. So where is your love? Where's your understanding? Where's your compassion? Where's your mercy? You don't see none. These people who are supposed to be lovers of the black, and it just so happened I am a dark-skinned person. You will notice they're profane, they're vulgar, hate-filled, nasty, violent, and of course liars. But they love us. They love you, right? Okay. Always calling people names. Why are we here? We are here because this Sister Nandi lady, who do not know me, she's going to tell a large group of people, he's a nut. He's crazy. I never called her no name. I don't know this woman. Why are you calling me out of my name? And Gay Nollywood Jr. always trying to put on this front like he didn't do nothing to nobody. He calls people, he called me Sambo and Coon and all this kind of stuff. But then when we defend ourselves and call them a dingbat and call them a sewer rat, and we have our own names, which is original. Their names aren't original. Sambo is not original. Coon is not original. Uncle Tom is not original. You a dingbat. Well, dingbat is not really original. I got that from All in the Family. Archie Bunker used to call his wife dingbat. But, you know, dingbat, sewer rat, you know, you call them names right back. And they act like they so offended. He called me a sewer rat. Like they played the innocent victim role. Because they're manipulators, they frauds, they fakes.
Now, if you notice, I offered, I would pay for it, a lie detector test. They don't never bring the subject up. In their little meetings, they never bring the subject up that I am willing to pay for a lie detector test. All thing you have to do is go and take the test. I will pay for it. I'll set it up and I'll pay for it. And you answer my questions. None of these people, none of them have taken the challenge. None of them. Because they know they're going to fail. They already know that. And if you pay for the lie detector test, I will go. I have no problem. I will go and take that test. I already know I'm going to pass. I already know. Now, they are so interested in my mental health. I also would challenge them. I would challenge them. You send me a medical release form. I will sign it, and you can go, and they will give you my mental health records. They will give you my criminal records if I sign the consent form. And then you're not talking crazy. You're not talking ignorant. You're talking straight from the real records. I believe they charge $135 because I know I wanted a copy of my records, and they said $135, but they give you the first copy for free. But if you want another copy, it's $135 because my records, remember, my records is 10 years long. You got a lot of paperwork to go through. So you don't have to get it from me. I will sign the medical consent form and y'all can get the records. I already read the stuff. Matter of fact, I don't even have to read it because I lived it. But I have read what they wrote and stuff. So, and those records, as far as mental health is concerned, they're going to make me look like an angel. They're going to make me look real good because there's nothing wrong with me. I passed all their psych evaluations. I passed all their tests. I passed all that. There's nobody that documented that I was violent. I have no record of being violent. The whole 10 years. This is a 10-year period now, y'all. You will find no violence. I don't call women hoes and bitches. I don't use profanity. No substance abuse type problems. Didn't rape nobody. They do not talk about I'm some kind of pedophile. This is a 10-year period by people who don't like me. But this is what they wrote. Not what I wrote. This is what they wrote. So you pay that $135 and you go through there, you're not going to find anything. And as far as all this other stuff, that's nothing but allegations. I was not tried by a jury. I was not found guilty by a trial of nothing. I have no criminal record. I have no criminal record. Those was nothing but accusations. Nothing was proven. I'm not a convict. So on these platforms, you want me to defend myself. Look, you want me to defend myself against talk. They don't present no receipts. if they was presenting receipts, I would be obligated. I would have to, hey, I have to challenge it. Where you get that from? I have to talk about that. They just running their mouth. They are showing no receipts to back up nothing they say. They want you to believe them on emotion and face value and simple belief. Why should I waste my time talk about defending myself against talk? I would defend myself against receipts. Before I came on live, I played a video, text messages between me and that piece of trash black son, fake ass Jamaican wannabe cat. Think he's a Jamaican, I guess. I don't know what the hell he's supposed to be. That's receipts, real receipts. In their conversation, they were saying I had some kind of relationship with this man, going back and forth with him. I don't know this man. The receipts, the text messages clearly said, who are you? I don't know this Jamaican wannabe, Haitian wannabe, whatever, fake ass. Now I was getting ready to say fake ass dread. Actually, I like dreadlocks. I like dreadlocks. When people keep their dreads maintained, I like dreadlocks. So I can't even talk about his dreadlocks. I like dreadlocks. Even though myself and Sister Noble got this thing going back and forth, Sister Noble has beautiful dreadlocks. See, I can do that. Even though she's a traitor, even though she's a backstabber, she's a traitor and a backstabber with nice dreadlocks, okay? The deacon said he's a fake ass dread. So speaking of receipts, speaking of allegations, accusations, we're gonna deal with each of these individuals that was on this podcast one by one, real brief, real quick, and get the hell out of here, okay? Y'all ready? Okay. So let's deal with the first Indian. This Nandi, Sister Nandi, 3GP, whatever that stands for. What the hell do that stand for? I don't know what the hell that stands for. She's the head big mouth. She's the head big mouth leading the charge. I'm going to show him. I'm going to destroy him. Well, lady, I mean, it's not against the law. I mean, if you think that you can try to do that, more power to you. But Angelsnupnup7 been around with 100 channels terminated since 2007. I mean, I am Sister Nandi. Look, Sister Nandi, I admire your tenacity. I admire your heart. But you can't do what you think that you can do because you stand on lies and manipulation, deceit. Your foundation is weak. I mean, it sounds good, and you probably make Sister Noble feel good. Somebody finally standing up with me. Somebody, that bad old Snup, keep making these videos, keep exposing me for being a backstabber and a traitor, and I doodle on myself. Thank you, Sister Nandi. Where my picture at? Where my picture at? Thank you, Sister Nandi. Thank you, Sister Daddy, for standing up for me, Sister Daddy. Nobody else stand up for me, Sister Daddy. I'm gonna go and suck on Black Sun in a minute. I'm gonna suck on Black Sun in a minute. But thank you, Sister Daddy. Thank you so much. Somebody finally stand up for me with my fake ass. People really don't know I did Angelsnupnup really dirty, but that don't make them. I'm not gonna accept responsibility for myself. I'm not gonna be held myself accountable for nothing. Thank you, Sister Nandi. Thank you, Sister Nandi. We was in the bed, butt ass naked. What Christian person behaves and acts like Sister Noble? I've been around Christian people all my life. I was a Baptist. And even some of the sisters that you might call a whore in the church, they didn't act like Sister Noble. She's trifling, she's vulgar, she's nasty. And you can tell she's a liar because when you put her on Front Street, she's looking all up in the air, moving her head. See, that's a sign because you're a liar. You're trying to look for answers. Go look at the video when they ask her certain questions and she's trying to find the answer. I don't have to do that. But when you're lying, searching for answers, Aleeyah Pork Chop do that too. If you catch them up, they start looking around because they're thinking, okay, how I'm gonna lie my way out of it. But let's talk about Sister Nasty. Sonetta calls her Sister Nasty. Let's talk about her for just a second. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these people because they are not worth our effort. We already beat them up real bad 2 months ago. We already beat them up bad 2 months ago. That's just like recreating the Civil War. The North is not going to recreate the Civil War. They already beat the South. We're not going to create World War II. We already beat Adolf Hitler. Ain't nobody going through all that stuff again. Been there, done that. Hold on a minute, y'all. That might be Taalik. Hey. Oh, okay. All right, okay. Well, you're here. Talib is in the house, y'all. I'm gonna give them a chance to do their thing because you know what they do. You know what they do when you show up.
I want to go right into this, man.
I'm already into it. I give the mic over to you. I'm almost done with my commentary.
All right.
But I wanted to give them a chance to holler at you. To live, you know how they do.
Yeah.
Like you some kind of star or something. I don't get it. Peace and respect to Eric Bell. To live, they sending you the fire signs. To live in the house.
Yeah, tell them I send my greetings.
Well, they can hear you.
Oh yeah, I send likewise. I send my greetings to all of you in the chat section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can hear you. They can't see. Of course, you're on speakerphone. They can't see, unfortunately. But they can hear you. You're right there under the microphone.
All right.
But anyway, to live. Respect to Eric Bell, to live. To live is ready. Go to live. All right, y'all get all that out there. I know Talib is really excited. I know I got it. Time for me to start shutting up. Talib is here now, y'all. Yeah, hey, Talib.
Yeah.
Soul Liberation Day gonna be really pathetic, I guess, because when they see you, I guess They're gonna say, well, you know, I guess Soul Liberation Day is over, you know.
Yeah.
They don't care about what I got to say.
Right.
Soul brother to live. Okay, all right. Who is trying to call? Somebody trying to do a video call with me. I don't know who the hell. I don't know who that is. They're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Especially a video call.
Yeah.
He said, "Be quiet, Nup7. Put to live on." I'm gonna get out the way in just a second. Just a second here. I was almost done. I want to make sure I get everybody comments here real quick. All right. Okay. So the first person, Mellow Cap says, somebody mute Snup7. All right. So the first person I want to briefly talk about is this Nandi chick, Sister Nasty. And the reason why I have to talk about her briefly is because I don't know this woman. How can you talk about somebody or someone or something and you don't know nothing about them? See, I don't know nothing about motorcycles, so I can't come on here and talk about and tell you about motorcycles. Now, I do see motorcycles go up and down the road, blah, blah, blah. I cannot come on here and talk to everybody about motorcycles because I don't know nothing about motorcycles like that. This woman, simply because she believed what Shitty Noble says, oh, he crazy. How do you know that, lady? You don't know nothing about me. So see, I'm different from her because I'm not going to talk about somebody I really don't have no information. And I went through her videos. I really don't. Only thing I know about her is that she don't like Sonetta. Something about Sonetta she don't like, and they've been going back and forth. As far as her ideology is concerned, now based upon her name, Sister Nandi, I guess she's some kind of fake African or whatever. I don't have no idea. And she don't even know nothing about me. She's calling me a Muslim that believe in Jesus. And even Shitty Noah is telling her he don't believe in no God and religion, none of that stuff. She telling people nobody caring about your white Jesus. She don't know nothing about me. Where you getting that from? You got me mixed up with somebody. Now, according to the allegations, see, this is what I'm saying, because I really don't know. Now, according to the allegation, Sonetta says that this woman want to sleep with him. But this is what I do know about her. I know she's a vulgar, disgusting, He-Man dingbat. Now, that's what I do know about her. Her voice is horrible. Her voice sounds like when you scratching a chalkboard or something. And she looks horrible. She look like she got Black Sun's tank top on as a dress. She looks horrible. She look like she been wore out. She look like she done had 30, 40 men or something. She says she got 3 sons. Who knows how many dinglings in and out she done had. She looks wore out. She stank. And she has the nerve to talk about my lips. She has the nerve to talk about my lips. What about your whole body, lady? You look trashy. Cynthia G dragged the hell out of her, and everything she was saying was true about this dingbat. She looks grimy. She don't even look clean. She looks dirty. She's wearing a white dress, but it looks beige. You ever heard of Woolite? Stop going to the laundromat. Put your clothes on real wash and dryer for a change, lady. And she has to be proud. She has to be proud of her of that picture that she got of herself. Damn, is that the best you got? That's the best you can do? So there's not too much I can talk about her because I don't know her like that. But I know she's a he-man. Matter of fact, it's to the point where I'm really wondering, is she's a man? Cynthia G says she's masculine. See, when those brothers talk about masculine women or whatever, she's the prime example of that. She's rough. She's a cowboy. She like somebody that stuck spurs all in her face. She's like a horse that you should be riding. Woo! Get up, hi-yo, Nandi, away! I'm the lone snupnup, and I'm riding my horse, Nandi. Oh, get up, ho, away! Horse-looking dingbat woman. Get the hell out of here. They want me to come on a live stream so they can cuss me out because their vocabulary is low, because their brain power is little. Because that's the best thing they can do. Because if I came on their platform and they shut their damn mouth and I took them on one by one, you know what's going to happen to them. All of them going to get crushed. All of them going to get smashed and look stupid. So that's enough on the dingbat. The cockroach lady. I call her the cockroach priestess. I'm done with that. Matter of fact, like I said, I don't know whether she's a man or woman because there's nothing sexy about her voice at all. If they put us on a blind date and I heard her voice, that's a turn off right there. She sounds horrible. Maybe that's because she been swallowing too much. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. That's her personal business. She can swallow all she wants. But she don't know nothing about me. Okay, this is what she did. She went to the Department of Mental Health site and she put the link to the Jefferson City Department of Mental Health site, right? Okay. And she said she talked to somebody. Those people are not going to talk to you about somebody. It's against the law. They can be charged with a crime and they can be fined. That's against HIPAA law. She didn't talk to nobody. And if she did, please give me their name because I got some money coming to me and somebody going to jail. I can't even do it for myself. If I want information on myself, I got to go there. I got to show them and prove to them I am who I am. And then I have to sign a consent form for myself to give them permission to give me any kind of records or to talk to me like that. So they're definitely not going to talk to this woman about me. They're not going to do it. That's a lie. That's a lie. And then she said, look, she said that I am an escaped mental patient. See, I really don't even like dealing with this stuff because it's too stupid. The whole thing is too stupid. If I'm matter of fact, they know we're going to talk about that real quick too. They know where I live. Call the police. if I'm an escaped mental patient, like you claim, call the police. Because Sister Noble told them my home address. They know where I live. So call the police. I'm an escaped mental patient. Call the police. Come and get me. Right now. Let's do it while I'm on a live stream. So the police can come knocking on my door. Like, damn, Snupnup getting arrested right on live stream. These people don't think at all. I'm an escaped mental patient since 2007. This is 2021. And then I'm on the internet. I'm on the internet. I'm an escaped mental patient. And I'm on the internet every day. But anyway, you have my address and you know all this stuff about me. Call the police. Call them, tell them to come get, I'll wait for them. I'll wait for them. See, I don't like dealing with nonsense. It's stupid because the first thing that you need to say is, who did you talk to at this mental place? Why is Angelsnupnup7, if he's an escaped mental patient, how is he able to be on the internet every day and they don't? I even made videos about the Department of Mental Health. Why haven't they come? Why haven't they come and got me? Y'all see, I don't like dealing with stupid, silly people that don't think at all. You're not thinking at all. Let me see what Mello said. Mello said, escape. You mean they haven't been able to catch you since 2007? And Mello said, you're on YouTube almost every day, but they haven't snatched you up by now since 2007. And you got all those idiots in the chat room. Yeah, go get them, Nandi. So, matter of fact, Shitty Noble, when she get off from work, on the few days she try to go to work, as soon as she get home, she want to make a video that I'm an escaped mental patient. How am I able to be an escaped mental patient? Since 2007, I'm making videos every day since 2007, and these people haven't picked me up. It don't make sense. And you got all those idiots in their chat room. Yeah, and then since I need medication, my behavior should be so outrageous. I should be in jail. I should have all kinds of charges against me. I should be in trouble with the law within that 10-year period. But I have no criminal record. I haven't done anything. And even prior to the crazy house, I have no criminal record. The thing, it don't make any sense. Just like Karen used to say all the time, they just saying anything. It's like throwing shit at the wall, hoping something stick. YouTube saved my life. It's stupid. But again, they know my address. They know where I live. I will be here. Send the police over here. But they're not going to do that because they know, oh, that's a lie. It's lies. It's lies. Do you think I'm stupid enough if I was on the run, if I was an escaped mental patient or escaped prisoner? Do you think I'm stupid enough to go on the internet? And then I'm right here in the United States. And then I'm right across the river from the people who want me. And they haven't been able to get me since 2007. That's a pitiful ass police department. That's a pitiful ass police department. It don't even make no sense, you know, it's stupid. Okay. Going on to Black Sun, okay? Now, I'm not, again, I really don't know a whole lot about Black Sun. I don't. And I don't want to know. And I don't want to know. about Black Son. But this is what I can say about him. The word simp, that's him. When you go to the dictionary and you see the word simp, that's him. And I'm very sure he's a vagina licker. I'm very sure he's a vagina licker. I'm very sure. He's in the live stream shaking his dreads like he a little gal. Yep, you sure right, Sister Nandi. Yep, you sure right, Sister Nandi. Yep, Sister Noble, you sure right, Sister Noble. You so right. I'm Black Star. I'm a strip. Now, that's the example of a simp. Now, he was just on the video praising me. And y'all saw the video. I don't know if you saw the video with, you know, our interview with him. I don't know if you watched that, Taalik.
I did.
Okay.
Comments on the video when it was going live.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you sure you was there. Right. Okay. This man, well, the video says it all. This man was praising me. He said, oh, wow, Angelsnupnup7. I remember you from back in the day, and you was with King Noble, and you was with Sarah Seti and whatever. I said, I wouldn't mind, you know, I want to talk to Angelsnupnup7 too. That's what he said. He's skinning and grinning in front of me. He praising me. Then he turned around and talk about I'm not all that and blah blah blah. Negro, you was kissing my damn feet. And the video shows it. And I'm gonna cut that part out. I'm gonna put it on my channel so people can show you was kissing my black ass. Simp ass Negro. He is the example of a simp. A duty hole eater. I guarantee you. He's a porn. He's also involved in pornography. Now look at this punk. This punk gonna talk about cause Sister Noble, he made an allegation talk about I might have put my hands on her or whatever, and it turned out not to be true. And he act like he's gonna do, you ain't gonna do nothing to nobody over no Sister Noble or nobody. Sit your fake braided hair ass down. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna fight and defend no women's nothing. You ain't ready to go to jail and you ain't ready to die. Sit your sissy ass down. You ain't gonna do nothing. When you step up like that, you got to be ready to die or spend the rest of your life in jail. You ain't gonna die. You ain't ready to die for Sister Noble or Nandi. Hell, probably even your own children. I stand up for you. Ain't gonna stand up for nobody. You ain't gonna hardly stand up for your damn self. The only person you fooling is yourself. So what you sending me money for? Man, I should have got that screenshot. But this Negro sending me money. What you sending me money for, Black Son? I don't even know who this cat is. He starts sending me money, talk about, I like your channel, blah, blah, blah. So he starts sending me money. And then he asked me to get with Sister Noble and make a porn video. That's what you are about. And now Sister Noble act like he don't have nothing to do with, well, actually she did. She said that back in the day, he offered her $1,000 to do pornography. Right. What kind of woman do you think I am? Right. Even before I had anything to deal with that guy, he already offered her to do, pornography. So what has changed? And far as we know, that old ugly bamboo shoot looking woman, Nandi, she probably part of that porn stuff too. I don't know who wants her in a porn video, but these people, when they watch porn, they really don't give a damn. They watch anybody. They don't care. He has no room to say nothing. He's a pitiful, pathetic loser. All of them. And they don't like Cynthia G, which there's a lot of things I don't agree with Cynthia G, but a lot of the things that Cynthia G be saying about black men, that stuff is true. It's true. And the reason why you don't like Cynthia G like that is because it hurt your feelings. And I talk the same kind of way, and that's why these men don't like being around me either, because I hurt their feelings. Hey, maybe that's the reason why we don't see Z mad, because I hurt his feelings. Maybe that's the reason why he stopped coming on the chat and stuff, because he won't tell us, but we hurt his feelings.
Hey, brother, I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Go
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I'm ready to go in. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you keep you the king of this shit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
I want to go in though.
Oh, I'm almost done. I'm getting ready to do pork chop and shitty noble at the same time. Pork chop and shitty noble is my past. Both of them are welfare recipients. Both of them are lazy. Both of them are nothing but users and manipulators. That's all they are. Now you're going to make mockery of me being locked up in the crazy house. All of these people make mockery of me being locked up in the crazy house. But what did they do? What was they doing within the 10-year period I was locked up and couldn't do nothing for myself? What the hell was they doing? Why? You should be in a position to take care and help me, because I've been locked up. And here I am, I've been locked up in a mental institution, and hell, I'm the one breaking you off. You the one that look bad, not me. Because apparently I was able to come out from 10 years of being locked up, and I start making a way for myself. You ain't never been locked up, and I'm doing way better than you are. I'm not asking you for money. You're asking me for money and getting money from me. You're not getting nothing. I'm not getting nothing from you. I don't even want your ragged ass dried up vagina. I don't even want that. Both of these women, and see, I'm not going to go through our history because y'all already know. And I told you I'm not going to go back. I don't like redundant stuff. We already know my history with these women, blah, blah, blah. But what I can say is these two women, they don't want to accept responsibility and be held accountable for what they done to me. That's the problem. And then these are the same people who talk about white folks because the white man won't accept responsibility for what they did in slavery and other stuff. You the same way. You don't want to be held accountable, and you don't want to be responsible for the dirt that you do. The reason why Aleeyah Porkchop, the reason why Shitty Noble got a problem like me is because I keep banging on them on social media, letting people know who and what they really are. They're a bunch of losers. Aleeyah Porkchop is just like that Nandi chick that had all kinds of children, worn out battle axe. And Sister Nova is lazy as hell. She lived with her mama, a grown-ass woman. She lived with her mama to the day her mama died. She tried to live by herself and couldn't make it and ran back to her mama house. Why don't she tell y'all about that? Grown-ass woman. And now she living off of the welfare system. She don't want to take care of herself. She's lazy and trifling. If both of these women had any kind of character, this is what they would do. They say, look, I might not agree with everything that you say, Taalik, but I'm not like that. This is what I'm going to do. If they were real women, if they had any kind of character, this is what they would do. They would say, I don't have a lot of money or nothing like that, but I'll send you $50 a month or whatever, and I don't want you to be angry with me like that. Things didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. And don't y'all think that would solve the problem and just be done with it? But no, they want to play. They want to play this. I try to hurt you, and then they want me to hurt them back. You know, this back and forth garbage. When I hurt people, I try to heal what I done. And if they was a woman, real women, if they had character, that's what they would do. Sister Noble knows I did a whole lot for her, and this platform did a whole lot for her. The only thing she would have had to do is just say, hey, you know, I feel as though I gotta go, whatever, but you did so much for me. But see, she can't give me $50 a month because she's too damn lazy to work and try to make any money. Why don't you share some of that YouTube money with me? She's lazy. Those are the people. Aleeyah Porkchop and Sister Noble are nothing but welfare recipients, and they have that I'm trying to get over mentality. I'm trying to get over. That's what it's all about, trying to get over. I don't have to give nothing. Everything I get is for free. I don't have to work for nothing. You know, I'm just getting over. And Aleeyah Porkchop can tell you all the lies, all that you want. She's old enough to get Social Security now, but she makes the majority of her money from foster care, from taking care of those grandchildren. It ain't because she retired. Her happy ass supposed to have been retired back in 2013. That's a damn lie. She was living off those grandchildren, the foster care money. And then, you know, they give you a whole bunch of food stamps. When you got all people like that, they give you hundreds and hundreds of dollars of food stamps because you got so many people like that. She don't never talk about the money she stole from my safe. She stole my coat. She stole my bath towels. And another thing she did, she put a lot of stuff on my credit card, told me she was going to pay for it and give me a dime. She ain't going to talk about that either. And it's very easy to prove. The only thing I have to do is get the credit card records, and you can see that everything that was bought, it was bought in Ohio, and you could tell by the merchandise it was for her and her children. And she said, I'll pay you back. She's a thief. I did not want her. She's a thief and a liar. But anyway, y'all already know that history. But we want to add this also. Let me play this, y'all. Let me play this for us. I want to give credit to the deacons. They was on the job. I guess I can play the luck. It done froze up. Oh, okay, come on. I want y'all to hear this. Now they've messed up now. They've messed up. I hope this can play.
But the worst thing to me. But you know what? The worst thing to me is that the type and caliber of people he's dealing with, like you gentlemen, and me and Noble and Nandi. We ain't the type of people that will not kill him. You understand what I'm saying?
I want to play that one more time. I want to thank the deacons for this. This is evidence. This is actual.
But you know what? The worst thing to me is that the type and caliber of people he's dealing with, like you gentlemen, and me and Noble and Nandi. We ain't the type of people that will not kill him. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, you heard that straight out the horse's mouth, right? You heard this woman, and she said, plain as day, she said, we will kill him, because I'm not used to, you know, the type of people that I'm used to messing with on a different type of caliber. But she said that her and Noble and Nandi, they are the type, we will kill him. That's a threat. That's a death threat. So I'm going to have to act on that. I got to take that serious. That's a threat on my life. I want to thank the deacons, because I wasn't watching the video like that. The deacons was on it. And they can take the video down. They can take the video down. I got the copy of it, and we got this. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. That's a death threat. And you can't go back. Oh, also, Sister Noble put in the comment section my address, where I live. So you have Sister Noble giving out my address, and clearly there was a threat on my life. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to take the advice of Mello and leave it at that. I got to take this serious, y'all. And you know, it's against the law to be giving people's addresses out. Also, it's against the law. This was a death threat. So I need to act appropriately, and I need to, this is serious. Because see, yes, that's a death threat. Also, again, Noble put, okay, it's a death threat, and Noble put my address in the chat room. I have no choice. I have to take this serious. I have no choice. And I was talking to a friend of mine that is places I did not want to go, but now they forced my hand. I'm going to have to take drastic action. And I'm going to leave it at that. See, y'all messed up now. You messed up. You crossed the line. And we're going to see in the next few days where all this is going to go. I have to act on this. And I'm going to be on the people's case about this. I want to thank the deacons for being on the job. And they saw this and got it. Now, Nandi, once she get wind of this, she'll probably take that video down. It's too late. I got the whole video. We got this here. You are going to be held accountable for your actions. All of this whole group. This whole group is going to be held accountable for their action, because to my knowledge, nobody didn't say, hey, wait a minute, that sounds like a death threat. I don't want to be no part of that. So all of them, including Alquan, and he's the last person I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Talib. All of them, because Aleeyah, Muhammad said, she didn't say, I will kill you. She said, we will kill you. There's a difference. And they didn't say nothing, like they agreed. So all of them made this death threat against me. And that's the way a prosecutor would look at it. I should know. I was prosecuted. I know about it, about how prosecutors' minds work. So I have to act on this. You are going to be held accountable and responsible for your actions. And my last comment before I turn the mic over to Talib is about this cornball Alquan. And he was there. So you are also part of this, Alquan. You made a threat against my life. You are part of that. You are part of that gang that did this. You are part of it too. Now, the thing about Alquan is he's a jealous piece of trash. He's jealous because we are original, because we are doing our thing. We're not trying to be no Aboriginal, Native American, nothing. We're not trying to copy nobody or whatever. We do strive on our creativity. I mean, just look at the deacons' video. Look how creative those brothers are. And when you come here, he talks about, I copy his words. What words that I copy from him? He don't never show the video. Where the video where you said something and I'm copying you? He never showed the video. That's my talking point, whatever. Like you're the only one that can have that talking point, which my talking point is beyond yours. Our talking point is superior, greater, better than yours. But he's a jealous piece of trash, and he wish he could be like us. He's the one trying to be a Native American. I don't care about being no damn Native American. My people ain't no damn Native American. My people are soul brothers and sisters. My people are the descendants of slaves born in America. Former slaves, sharecroppers, victims of Jim Crow. That's my ancestors. That's my people. All this other stuff, I don't know nothing about it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And I will build and grow from that. But now, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up bad. This is a line. See, but that's what happens to people when they get emotional and everything. Now you've made this mistake, and now you are going to be held accountable and responsible for making a death threat. You are going to be held accountable and responsible for putting my address where I live out there. You piece of woo. See, I don't call women out their name, but I'm real close to doing it. That's low down and real dirty. What she done. And she's going to have to pay for it. On that note, I'm going to pass the mic over to my partner in crime, soul brother Talib, Akbar, Kareem, Muhammad, Aziz, Hebrew, that type of stuff. There you go, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for letting me in on the panel again today. First of all, let me kind of piggyback off of what was just said here. Now, when I heard parts of that video, that same video where they made them threats, that Nandi chick went to rambling off at her mouth about, you know, ain't nobody threatening nobody, and that was fair commentary. Whatever, however they say that when it come to them giving their free speech on social media. Well, it's a difference between fair commentary and a terroristic threat. Those are two total different things. Fair commentary is when you disagree with somebody, or when you saying things about people, you know what I'm saying, that you don't agree with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's fair commentary, period. But when you talk about, just like y'all heard for yourselves, somebody killing somebody and naming off other names who did not respond and say nothing, but remained silent when that statement was made, that's a terroristic threat.
Yes.
Point blank. You don't say nothing like that, especially live on no podcast. And then, as what we just shared, giving out somebody's address information online.
Yeah.
You don't do that on social media or online, period. You don't do nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So, and then that Nandi chick gonna make a statement about, well, they got videos of Angelsnupnup7 saying certain things, but I never heard him make no threats toward anybody in any videos. And I've been listening to the brother for the past, nearly 4 years. And I ain't never heard him say nothing in terms of threat. I even watched him in previous videos that he made prior to me meeting him. And I never heard him threaten nobody. So, I don't know what you're talking about as far as him making threats. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they can miss me with that. Now, also, of course, because I don't take this personal because it's social media, of course, you know, but that Nandi chick gon', you know, make crazy comments about me when she knows nothing about me.
Right. She don't know about you.
And also, once again, that Aleeyah chick, she gonna make comments as well about me when she knows nothing about me. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, I have to say that what came out of Aleeyah's mouth and what came out of Nandi's mouth, what came out of all them, you know, people's mouths that was on that panel, further, you know, confirmed the way I feel about that pro-black conscious stuff.
Yeah.
And confirmed why I kind of physically rather distant myself from other soul people. And I don't say this out of self-hatred, family. I want to help you understand that. I don't say that out of self-hatred. Not at all. Because I love our people. That's why I've been in this struggle long as I've been in this struggle. And that's why I'm still in this struggle. But sometimes when you helping your people, you got to help them from a distance. And that's just a fact. You know, and as far as that go, you know, because when you're working with other soul dark-skinned people, it's always complications. It's always complications. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. And of course, that's a result because we come from slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're dealing with people that come from slavery, you're going to get that. It's just plain and simple. Because we don't know no other way of how to address each other other than through aggressiveness as well as violence.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just a prime example of that. But yeah, we want to sit around and talk about what the pink Caucasian races have always done to us.
Mm-hmm.
But we put more time and energy talking about that, so-called addressing that, but not about what we've done toward each other in that same manner, which ain't really no different. So, I mean, and then I also want to address something else too. I seriously also want to address something else too. Is that when they had me, or when I was talking to in the video with me and you was talking, and I was talking about how you don't see other groups of people in this country all over the internet or social media at each other's throat like soul black people. Of course, they tried to deny that. You know, but I'm not saying that you don't, I didn't literally mean that to say that you don't see other different groups of people going at it against each other on social media, but I meant intently that you don't see them going at it with each other vocally or disrespectfully like soul black people do. Not on the level that we do. You can go anywhere on social media and, like someone say, put the dirty glasses together, and that it's more of soul black people who go at it with each other over social media than any other ethnic group of people in this country. You will see it. Just put the glasses together and compare it. That's all I got to say about that. And that just go like for when it comes to real life, when it comes to how everybody else deal with each other as compared to how we deal with each other. So like I said, put the glasses together and compare as in response to what they had to say about that, you know? And I'm going to leave it at that. But like I said, though, is that, you know, of course, they got mad overall at the end of the day because deep down inside, they knew it was the truth.
Yes. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's all that is. You know, and at the same time, I got to say this as well, is that with them making threats like that, and then I also heard Black Son mention about that you better not come to Atlanta. Yeah, I heard them mention something about that. You can go back and look at any one of them videos where they was talking about you under the same title. Where they say you done fucked up or so whatever that hell that means. But you know, I heard Black Son saying and them all agreeing that if you came to Atlanta, you know what time it would be, basically. So that means if you go to Atlanta, then you got to be, you know, you got to be strapped up then.
Right.
And ready for whatever. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what they saying. You know, so I mean, you making straight up threats like that, you know, and telling people that all on social media, how that sound?
Right, absolutely.
How the hell that sound? So when the alphabet boys come knocking at your door, you ain't gonna be able to say nothing.
Absolutely.
You ain't gonna be able. How you gonna be able to respond when they present that to you? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't make no threats like that over social media. Period. You know how many people doing time in prison over stuff like that, or then got killed over stuff like that because they was behind some damn keyboard saying the wrong stuff out their mouth. You know, you don't do stuff like that. You know, so like I said before, yeah, you know, that was out of pocket. That was clearly out of pocket. I don't have no problem with them disagreeing either.
Uh-huh.
You know, but when you say stuff like that, oh, and I want to make another comment about Aleeyah talking about, because, you know, when they was listening to what I was saying, she was saying, well, that's how his teacher talk. First of all, I respect Brother Angelsnupnup7, a.k.a. Taalik Ibn'rad, but I do not see him as a teacher, nor as a leader, nor as somebody divine, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make that perfectly clear. I am my own independent thinker, self-thinker, and I don't need nobody to think for me or to hold my hand like I'm a little damn child, okay? I want to make that perfectly clear. I don't need nobody holding my hand like I'm some damn child. You know? So for her to blow that out her mouth, you know what I'm saying, was very preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And she was all on there telling lies and stuff. You know what I'm saying, about other stuff that you said or did that you never said.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about you even threatening what you was gonna do and all this old kind of stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I never heard none of that. Speaking for myself, I never heard none of that.
I never heard of it either.
Right, exactly. So why would you know, she's I'm gonna just say it, she's a shit starter.
Yeah.
So she should definitely be the first one on that food chain ladder to be dealt with.
Mm.
When them folks come and knock at her door,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna let them folks deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because ain't nobody got time to be going to prison over no dumb shit like that. Excuse my French.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just making it very blunt and precise. You know? Y'all not worth nobody going to prison over. Now we got to defend and protect ourselves. That's a different thing. But we not going out our way to go to prison over nobody. Especially over no dimwits like y'all. You know? So, I mean, hey, you know, y'all can take that however y'all want to. And that's y'all business, however y'all take it. But we gonna let the authorities deal with your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey, and you know when they come and deal with you, ain't no win situation in that. Period. So I guess you might as well go back in your cubby holes like you always do, like the cowards that y'all are, especially the ones like Black Son, you know, who always behind the keyboard, you know, and Sister Noble too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I noticed too, when he was talking about how she came to him saying that you was going to put hands on her, he sounded like he was actually trying to defend her. I kind of could hear it in his voice. Like he wasn't there to try to resolve nothing between you and him. It was really about him trying to defend her. You know, in innuendo terms, you know, because he couldn't be man enough to come straight out and say how he felt about that. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You know, you done violated. So now you got to pay the piper.
Absolutely.
And whatever happens to you, when the authorities do,
oh well,
come at you, hey, that's just your fault. And nobody else. That would be solely nobody else but your fault. And especially for those of you that allowed it to go on your platform, like that Nandi chick. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, and for her to say stuff, and you know the other little stuff she said about me relating to you, I could let that just go on one end and go out the other, because like I said, that's just like a ball bouncing off of my chest. That's social media. You know, I ain't worried about that, but she really sound comical. If anything, you know, she really sound comical. But that's all my input for now that I wanted to say. But yeah, you know, they need to get whatever they got coming. Yeah. If behind that, that's clear evidence. No doubt. Ain't no way to get around that. No doubt. They can't shake their way around that, even if it's a leaf on the tree. They can't shake their way around that one. Not even like a leaf on the tree, you know. So, hey, you know, they might as well prepare to go stand before somebody with that black robe on, holding that gavel in their hand to seal their fate, because they done did it to themselves. Absolutely. You know, and with that said, I'm gonna let you have the mic back, brother. Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much, Brother Taalik, to bring your celebrity status to our platform. Man, cut that out. Please cut that out. I just want to say this in closing. Unfortunately, like they say, it is what it is. I never wish harm to nobody. You never hear me say, I wish they was dead, or they get hit by a truck, or you never heard me wish bad luck on people, because life is too hard as is, you know, all that unnecessary. And like one of my people told me, there's such a thing as karma, and you wish what you wish on somebody, it could come to you. Now, I thought these people were smarter than us. I thought they were better than us, because if your wisdom, you're smarter than us, you're better than us, and your mindset outnumbers us. It's thousands of y'all out there, thousands. But you don't do no better than us, and you're not expecting us to do nothing, because we don't have those kind of numbers. We don't have those kind of numbers. But you do. But they can't accomplish nothing. Why is that? And so you get angry at me because I'm telling you, y'all ain't doing nothing, which is the truth. But for some reason, you think somebody's supposed to sit back and praise you or give you some kind of credit for doing nothing just because you said Black Power. Hollering Black Power don't pay people's bills.
It don't keep us out of jail. You're doing nothing and you don't know what to do and you don't want to admit that. It's sad that this had to come to where it's at now. But again, this is not my fault. A line has been crossed, and now people are going to have to accept the reality of things and suffer the consequences of their actions. Now, I'm the mental patient. Look, I'm going to say this, we're going to get out of here. Remember, I'm the crazy mental patient. But who's the one making the threats of violence? It's not me. I'm the crazy mental patient, but who's hollering at the camera? Who's screaming and hollering at the camera and hope that I die and making threats against me? Who's doing all that? But I'm the crazy person. It's them. There were trolls that came into our chat room, and they are upset because they looking for me to talk, you know, really crazy and go off and whatever. And they like, get to the point, start talking about them, because they instigators. But that's not how we do here. We don't run it that way. That's not my nature.
Excuse me for a second, brother.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw one more thing in there. And them to say that white folks act crazy and ignorant, and Mexicans act crazy and ignorant, and Indians act crazy and ignorant, and et cetera, et cetera. First of all, that's not no excuse for us as soul people to be acting ignorant and unjust toward each other the way that we do. And we don't.
Your phone is breaking up. He's having technical difficulties with the phone. Hey. All right, y'all, hold up a second here. Technical difficulties with the phone. Nebraska must be a hellified place. Let me try to keep up with some of these comments. Please
leave your message for 4023.
Try one more time. All right, well, Brother Talib, we have. Please
leave your message for.
Technical difficulties with Brother Talib, but here you go. Yeah, your phone, you dropped off. Your phone went bad. Hey, can you hear me? Hey. I don't know, something about the connection. Anyway, brothers and sisters, that was Talib. He's having technical difficulties even on his regular phone. But with that said, I wish it did not come to this. Yeah. Let me put that on the board. Yeah, technical difficulties. I wish it didn't all come to this, but of course, you heard it for yourself. We are going to have to take that threat serious. But in the meantime, again, I want to thank the deacons of Reality for their research and their hard work and these nice little videos. Again, thank you, deacons of Reality. We're looking forward to the documentary. We're going to try this one more time here. Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, I can. Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, I just wanted to really throw in there right quick before technical difficulties get back in my way of what I was saying. That, you know, I just want to throw one more thing in there, you know, before I let the brother close out by saying that, you know, for them to make a statement always justifying our ignorance and aggressiveness toward each other is so.
Well, unfortunately, Talib is having serious technical difficulties. We're going to catch him on the flip. But we're done with this broadcast. Subscribe to the Deacons of Reality channel. It's in the description box. It's in the description box. Also, we're looking forward to the documentary, Malcolm X, A Diamond Among Men, from our brother Omar Shabazz. And, of course, Soul Liberation Day, right around the corner. Right around the corner. So, we got some things going on here. And I'm looking forward, after the purge is over, looking forward for the year 2022. We're looking forward to be like what's that old song from Clean and Fresh. You know, we want to be clean and fresh from Outkast. You know, fresh. I want to be clean and fresh. We want to be like that going into the year 2022. All this other stuff and all our old acquaintances have passed be forgotten. So on that note, thank you so much. Thank the deacons. Thank Mello. Thank Phil Fox. So Sister Ann, Razzie, so Brother Talib, all our people. Thank you to the haters for the views. Thank you for listening. Yeah, so fresh and clean. Yeah, I like that. Until next time, tomorrow, we're going to go live tomorrow. I have some brothers from Facebook that want to come and visit us and kick it with us for general conversation. So tomorrow at 3:30, I got some brothers from Facebook that want to come and visit us, and we're going to kick it and that type of thing. So on that note, we are Audi 5000. Thank you, Mello. Put her comment, last comment there, and of course the deacons. And we're gonna catch all of y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow live stream at 3:30. We're gonna be kicking it with our brothers from Facebook. On that note, we are Artie 5000, and as Don Cornelius used to always say, as imparting our ancestor, I wish us love, peace, and song. We are Audi 5000. We out. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, did you see my text in the chat?
Huh? You're gone again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I said, did you see my text in the chat?
Yeah.
That I just put in.
Yeah.
Man, this connection out here is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you see, you know I'm in the Great Plains area.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm right by Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not far from Iowa. Just 1 hour from Omaha.